Yeah. same toy. Just I wonder it fits my suitcases because